What's up, riders? Old Man Ronin here. Welcome back to the channel. I thought we would kick off the Scenic Rides series with a trip over to Hanover, Ohio, and do what they call the Foothills route, a part of the Pathfinder Routes series in Licking County. It's about 40 miles long. It runs from Hanover through some really nice twisty roads, some beautiful farm country, a little bit of agricultural architecture, things of that nature, and it ends up in the historic town of Utica. So it's going to be a blast. We're going to be taking the Royal Enfield Himalayan, and a couple reasons. Mainly, it's a fun bike to ride, and number two, I need to get some miles on it before my 300-mile checkup, and we want to do that today, so because it's going to rain the rest of the week. Stay tuned. Like I mentioned the other day, this is the beginning of a couple and ending of a couple different routes. This happens to be the Pathfinder Foothills. And I think you're going to enjoy this. Well, here we go. So we're on the Foothills path, and try to keep my map up. Sometimes, you know, they give you this interactive map to download, but the problem is it's not really interactive because you can't really plan a route. At least I don't know how. I'll have to figure that stuff out down the road, particularly when I do the GPS on the Trans-America Trail. That'll be more stuff to figure out, but we're going to just kind of use the map here as we go, and look at the pretty countryside, talk a little bit. But I think this is a great idea. You know, small rural counties like Licking County that can really promote their coming to see them by making these routes that people could be really interested in doing. I mean, this is neat. Athens County does the same thing with what they call the Windy Nine. Now it goes outside of their county, obviously, but it still gives a place to start, you know, a destination. And I think Licking County's trying to do that here by giving people some, you know, 5 different little routes that are taking them through some really pretty farm country. And I think that's, you know, that's really a good idea. I keep saying it, but it truly is. And I mean, look at this scenery. It's just beautiful. And these Pathfinder trails are pretty well marked too, so that's a good thing. Getting on 586 now, off of Licking Valley Road. Look at that scenery though. I mean, beautiful corporate farm, I would imagine, but God, is it gorgeous. Gentle rolling hills. You know, when I was a kid, my dad had a restaurant, and it was called Farm Lad Chicken and Burgers, and we had 3 locations in the Canton, Ohio area. And what we used to do on a Sunday, my dad really loved antiques, so what we used to do was just get, we were known for chicken and burgers, obviously it was called Farm Lad Chicken and Burgers. We used to get just a ton of wings and go for Sunday drives. I mean, we're talking about back in the 60s and early 70s, because, you know, I am Old Man Ronin, but it was so much fun. We were doing wings back before, you know, there was such a thing as buffalo wings. And I always make a joke, we were selling fried chicken when the colonel was still a private. That's kind of our family joke. But the reality of it is, so Sunday drives are very, very much part of my life, and I really enjoy doing them. And this is something that you can do on a Sunday or an evening even, because it's only a few miles long, or 40 miles long, but it's just something you can do for some fun. It's an Ohio thing, and not very much down here in central Ohio, but up home in northeast Ohio we have a thing called trail bologna, and it's basically like a summer sausage that's cured, and it's got a skin on it or a natural casing on it. And then what we used to do also, if we weren't doing the wings, is we would take that and some good Amish Swiss cheese, and we would just eat that in the car and just enjoy a Sunday ride. I mean, there's nothing in the world better than that. I mean, I know that a lot of these kids are, they're on their phone all the time, and even some of the, the 40s and 50, or not 50, but 40s and 30-year-olds don't really know what it is to go for a real Sunday drive and have like a snack in the car as you're driving. Get back, and if you have a station wagon, get in the way back. I mean, that's what's fun. We're going to stop here. This is an old schoolhouse, and we're going to stop here and take a picture. I want to see if I can get off the road. I'm not sure if I can or not. There may be a ditch there, but we'll be right back with you. Well, that was fun. Cool thing about a Himalayan. Can't do that with my Sportster. So we're making a turn here. This is going to be 79. If you guys remember from my intro, I said I run 79 a lot, and it's a really cool little road. It goes up to Nellie, Ohio, which is dead ends on Route 36. Actually starts down at Route 37 by Buckeye Lake, and then runs up to Nellie up by Route 36, and it's a fun road as well too. But now we're on 79, which we've been on before, but we can also show you just some of the sites going this way. But yeah, this is a beautiful area and a lot of fun. I've seen quite a few deer on this road when I've ridden it before. So you have to be ever vigilant for deer and cagers. Like I say, nice subtle little curves in the road, nothing highly technical. If you're looking for more technical stuff, we'll get to that down the road. But it's just a nice, easy, fun, relaxing ride, and there's quite a few little cool places along the way to stop at, and that's what makes it nice. Rocky Fork Grocery. Rocky Fork. I'll tell you what, stuff like this is just what you find. Little kind of out of the way places that have really cool little items. Say, go in and get an ice cream. Go in and go to have beer and wine. So get some beer and wine if you want to. Get a sandwich. I'm sure they'll make you a sandwich. They got plenty of cold cuts. Just a small little general store that's out in the middle of nowhere, which is perfect. Wow, that was fun. Gotta love a little store like that. On our way. Watch out there, bug. Really pretty road. Looks like we're making a turn. This is one of the highlight places they wanted you to stop and look at, so we're going to stop here too at the Eden Church of Christ. Again, some of this country architecture is awesome to me. I'll be right back. That's fun. I always like taking pictures of stuff like that. Not crazy about a blind hill. You know, some of the other Pathfinder routes, like there's one that I'm going to take you to here, not necessarily right away, but sometime in the future, that offers a stop at Flint Ridge, which is a state park that where the Native Americans used to dig up. It's like a mine, but it's above ground mine. Obviously, they would dig little potholes and stuff all over the place, and dig up flint for making tools, utensils, utensils and weapons. And it's really a cool place. I mean, there's literally chunks and boulders of flint laying all around, and it's pretty cool to see. And I'll tell you another thing that Licking County and Ohio is famous for is all of our Native American mounds. They're everywhere, and we're going to see some of that too. Now we're in Black Snake, off of Martinsburg to Black Snake, and hopefully you've noticed I put the name of the roads every time we make a turn. Ah, we're coming into Utica. Take you to the very end. It's not too far up here. And then we'll come back through town. Walleye. Down here? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like this little town. We're actually on Route 13 right now, and it goes up into Knox County and Mount Vernon. So if you are living in Mount Vernon and you want to start the Pathfinder Trail as soon as you get into Licking County, because right here is where she ends. Because we enter Knox County then, but we're going to go down this little bridge here and turn around. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's a lot of fun making these. Like I said, I'm hoping they'll be successful because I really enjoy doing it, but I want to make content for you as well too. So besides doing all the bike builds and the modifications and some of the other things that we got planned, I hope you're enjoying some of these scenic rides as well too. It'll give you some options this summer and fall on what to do to avoid the COVID crap, particularly in East Central Ohio. Well, if you enjoyed the video, give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, share, and comment. I read all the comments and comment on all the comments. Until next time, ride safe and keep her on two wheels, baby.